Hey. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I have avoided covering the news for a bit, um, because it's really just been the same thing. I am hoping that we can start to talk about more than just two subjects. We will see. All right. So, this is not going out to Facebook. I am still in Facebook trouble, unfortunately, because I broke one of their rules. Let's see if I can pull up the picture. I tried to make a post where all I tried to do was just say somebody's name. It is the whistleblower whom shan't be mentioned. So I'm in a little trouble on Facebook. But that's okay, because I am streaming to DLive as well as Twitter. If you are seeing this on DLive, I don't know if I can see any comments you type. I know I can see them from Twitter, I can see them from YouTube, and I can also not see anything typed from Facebook. So if you were watching on Facebook, I couldn't see your comments anyways. So yes, on DLive, throw a comment or something if you can see it. Anyways, that being said, the first thing I would like to start out with, it's been a bit since I've done this. Here we go. I love to shout out some YouTube channels that I really dig. And this is that YouTube channel I'd like to talk about today. Now, Steven Sundstrom. Some of you may recognize that last name because of David Sundstrom. And yes, David is his brother. Steven has some fantastic videos. He is fairly new on the program, but
There are 5 things you probably didn't know about Quantum Leap. First, the origins to Quantum Leap go back to Battlestar Galactica. Donald Belisario, who co-wrote and co-produced Battlestar Galactica, well, he had aspirations to make an anthology television series, and he knew that those types of shows just weren't popular with the network.
So what Steven does is he covers some, bet you didn't know this, stuff from older TV shows. And he also has a love of movies and as well as music from the time period. It is good, wholesome, soothing videos, and that's a weird thing. And he is a very positive dude. Nice voice, and it might change when he gets, 15 or 20,000 subs, but right now, if you comment on his videos, he will respond. And it's nice to see someone, who interacts with their audience. I like that. So, if you like older shows, give the guy some views, like and subscribe. I'm a fan. All right. So, there is a new show out called Wandavision. It is on Disney Plus. I'm pretty happy with Disney Plus as of the moment, or at the moment. I like what they've put out there. Mandalorian's good. I like Star Wars Rebels more than I do the Clone Wars. Yeah. But it's nice to be able to watch both of them. Having all of that in one place and a package deal with Hulu, which is what I like. Anyways, I don't have Netflix. I have Hulu and I have Amazon Prime. Honestly, I got Amazon Prime just for the free shipping and had it for years before I even knew it was had movies and whatnot. Sorry, that's terrible. But WandaVision, it is brave. It is different. It is entirely unique. I gotta say that the dialogue is good. The acting is top notch. Elizabeth Olsen is, in my opinion, the most talented actress in the MCU. And I know Scarlett Johansson is amazing, but Elizabeth Olsen is extremely talented. And Paul Bettany, I mean, all the way back to Master and Commander. Come on. You gotta love Paul Bettany. Now, there are some unique takes that they're taking. It's think of Pleasantville, but darker, I guess. I'm really digging it, and if the spoilers are correct, which I believe they are, it's going to shake things up to the nth degree in the MCU. So there's that. I briefly touched upon it in Splatter's stream. So, spoiler, if you don't want to be spoiled for WandaVision, put my hand up in the air while I give you a spoiler. Just mute until I bring my hand down, all right? WandaVision is going to bring back Quicksilver, the character that was her brother who was killed in Age of Ultron. But the twist is they're going to bring in the Fox movies. Quicksilver. Yes, Evan Peters is going to be brought over. So she's going to try to bring her brother back from the dead, and she's going to bring the one from the X-Men movies instead of the one from the MCU. That's the big twist. Spoilers over. So that is, in my opinion, how they're going to go about that big change that the acquisition of Fox. Everyone's wondering how they're going to do it. I think that's how. But I could be wrong. Anyways, I like WandaVision. If you like WandaVision, let me know. Would love to chat about it sometime. Now, for unhappy news. German internment camps. Now, I spent almost a decade of my childhood in Germany. And I've been to Dachau. I have been to Auschwitz, which I know a lot of these concentration camps were in Poland and Czechoslovakia at the time. But they were German controlled. So everyone thinks Germany opening up concentration camps is a bad idea, right? Like internment camps, bad. Well, fortunately, Germany is going to open forced accommodation. And this comes from a German news site, The Local. So people who are not following von Kaiser Merkel's oppressive rules for the cough, the beer bug, are going to be locked up into camps. Now, we're not calling them internment camps or concentration camps. They're forced accommodation. Yeah. Now, the world is not black and white. It's not heads or tails. And it seems as though everything is painted as one extreme or the other. Either you believe every single thing being told about the beer bug, or you believe it's made up and not real. We are being misled about certain things. And yes, people in authority are telling some lies. Changing numbers and using a pandemic for political gains. There are also people who are denying the facts about this pandemic and are trying to claim that it is a giant conspiracy. The world is not black and white. You can believe something in the middle, which is generally where the truth lives, in the middle. Now, I did quit covering a lot of these topics because the powers that be will punish you. Well, after reading the Constitution, the preamble, and the First Amendment in a video, I have had my partnership with YouTube removed. So, I guess, why bite my tongue and avoid covering topics? So, yeah. Germany pulling shit like this is going too far. And for every action, there is an equal and asinine reaction. Germany doing something this stupid and this far is going to make people react. And then decent common sense preventions that most people agree with are going to be tossed to the wayside because, oh, fuck that. Yeah, we give in on that, and then you're going to lock us up in camps? No. So yeah, good job, Germany. You're always there to make everyone else feel better about their country. See, why do I feel like this hat's crooked? Is it the patch? It's probably the patch. Yeah, patch is over too far on this side. Now, by the way, Golf Foxtrot Yankee is what the hat says. I'll let you guys see if you can guess what it means. All right. So, as I said, I like Hulu. I don't have Netflix. Now, on Hulu, which has all the ABC stuff, I'm a big fan of the show The Rookie. Nathan Fillion, talented actor from Firefly, the greatest television show of all time. Now, after... Oh, sweet. I have not seen the hate reaction, but okay. I wasn't able to. I don't see that comment, but whatever. I welcome the hatred. Now, when you fucking The Rookie was a good show. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Rookie's a good show, but with this latest woke drama where they went after all cop shows and ACAB, right? All cops are bastards. Unless, right, as AOC pointed out. So they are trying to address the topic. And generally, I believe they're doing it in a fair and balanced way. They're showing a cop played by Brandon Routh, who played Superman in Superman Returns. They're showing him do some things that are, they definitely come off as racist. The guy is overly critical of black citizens, and he's, oh, that guy's the suspect. No, the suspect's wearing a blue hoodie. That guy's wearing a green hoodie. No, that's the suspect. Black man in a hoodie, and goes after him. And then the family comes out, why you got my son in cuffs? And they're all yelling, and the dude just reacts overly harshly. And he's a bad cop, right? He's instigating more issues, right? He does not have any sensitivity to the political ramifications of roughhousing a black citizen, right? Now, the gay black rookie who's the racist cop is the TO for. He responds, I think, in a very good way. He tries to talk to his boss, right? He's like, dude, no. All right, give me a supervisor on the scene now. And then he reports it to the watch commander, which is good. Right? Did the guy break any rules? No, not quite. He's sort of in the gray area, but it needs to be addressed. Now, the watch commander is black. And this young officer is black as well. So as he's talking to the watch commander, the watch commander's like, all right, so we're going to have a full investigation. The guy's going to be put on desk duty until we can, look into this. We're going to follow protocol. And the guy's like, that's not good enough. That's what the rules. He's not going to be on the street. We're going to fucking look into this. That's not enough. And it's like, look, I'm a black police officer who's been in for 25 years. I have been dealing with racism in the department and struggling with this and struggling with that. You don't know what I've gone through. Right now, you are standing on my shoulders. Everything you have, I fought and worked for. And this punk kid, he's like, I'm standing on your shoulders, but I'm still drowning. It's not enough. And storms off. Which, maybe it's my age, but I get the takeaway of I've dealt with young people talking about how they're dealing with more racism than anywhere else in the world. No, actually, you're not. The United States has a problem with racism. But why don't you try going to some of these other places and see how much worse it is elsewhere? This is one of the big problems that we face with this left or right, black or white, up or down, heads or tails mentality, right? America has come a long way with race relations. And shit today is better than shit was 30 years ago, 50 years ago. You get these 18, 19-year-old kids who are like, no one's had it like I've got it. All right. Go tell your grandmother that she's not faced racism like you have. And she will beat your ass. All right. Yes, there's a long way to go. A lot of work needs to be done everywhere. But don't shit on the heroes from yesterday. All right. They are tearing down statues of Abraham Lincoln, the president who freed the slaves, because when you read his diary, some of the things he says are harsh. Gotcha. Yeah. Thomas Jefferson, who tried to introduce the ending of slavery back 80 years before Lincoln ended slavery. And they want to punish him and tear down his name everywhere because he owned slaves. Okay. You don't know how they were treated. You don't know anything other than, yes, he owned slaves. He owned slaves that were treated extremely well, that were better off than they would have been if they'd been owned by anyone else. Thomas Jefferson wanted to free the slaves, couldn't. It's like going after Oscar Schindler for being a war criminal, right? The world's not black and white. Relax. So I'm very, very interested in the way that the rookie is handling this very sensitive topic. You get an older white officer who's trying to do the right thing, not the racist cop, but a couple episodes before, right? He's in this community outreach program and, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm helping. And he's not. He's just fucking everything up. He doesn't know what the community needs. But everyone automatically attacks him. And he's not listening. It's just, I like that they're showing the two sides without making someone a fucking horrible monster. So, whoever did give the thumbs down, if you're watching, thank you for the thumbs down. I appreciate the interaction. You can absolutely leave a comment if you'd like, negative or not. Although I've got a feeling it might be my good buddy Bruce Smith, who always trolls me. So, we have a UFC fight coming up. And we were having a discussion on whether we are going to order the pay-per-view in the bar. Now, yes, obviously, $60, $65, what have you. Yeah. Easily make that in a night. And, if nothing else, 3 or 4 of us are really looking forward to watching it. So, yeah, we'll throw in $20, $10, however it works out. Cool. So, UFC, order that. Oh, you got to have ESPN Plus to order it. No, I don't need ESPN Plus. I just want the one fight. Nope, got to have a membership. All right, how much is that? $6 a month or $60 a year. So I'm going to be out like $120 for the fight. But every other fight's only going to be like 60. I don't want to get a subscription to ESPN. Sorry, ESPN is a shitty fucking company that treats their employees badly, attacks the audience, and does not cover sports. All they want to do is talk about politics. Sorry, I'm not going to fucking buy a membership for CNN Plus. Sorry, fucking talk about sports or fuck you. So I gotta buy your shitty fucking subscription in order to order a pay-per-view. Nope. I'm not doing it. I will fucking steal the fight. Yes, I will. I will fucking pirate that shit. I'll pay you $60 for the fight. No problem. I'm not fucking giving ESPN a fucking penny. Fuck you. Sad too, because I'm really looking forward to the fight. So to stay on the subject of fucking politics and sports being confused, so a female place kicker, college football. It's not the first female kicker football's had. Not even a new concept, right? A kicker has girl parts. Cool, don't care. Oh, but this is the first ever female kicker from a major Eastern Conference in NCAA history. Oh, okay. Still don't care. So she's not the actual kicker, right? That kicks field goals. She doesn't even do opening kickoffs. She comes in for halftime to do a kickoff and kicks it like 20, 30 yards. Like, it looks like a shitty squib kick. But ESPN is like, it is the greatest, most powerful, amazing moment in history of sports. A female kicked the ball. Not the first one. Won't be the last one. And it was a shitty kick. And then the next week or the week after, she kicks an extra point. Now, she's not the kicker for the team. The actual kicker kicked a field goal and did the kickoff and did all the other stuff. No, they bring her in for an extra point. And she barely makes the extra point. And she wins SEC Player of the Week. And, like, people are scrambling to nominate her for the Heisman and all this horse shit. And she is invited to the inauguration of the 46th president. Because she kicked the ball twice, and they were both bad kicks. But because she's a female, not the first female, nor the best female to play football, just the one that did it this year on a winless team whose coach had been fired. Congratulations. You all look stupid. But it does remind me of a movie, Necessary Roughness. Love the movie. Great movie. And it's got, I want to say, Christy Brinkley. She plays a kicker. Female college soccer player who gets recruited to join the team. And she's kicking like 50, 60-yard field goals. Like, she's kicking some ass. And they actually get a female to kick in the movie. And she's kicking 40, 45-yard field goals like nothing. But, you know. No. 25 years later, a female kicks for Vanderbilt. And ESPN shits themselves. Idiots. You're all fucking stupid. Ugh. So, Onision has been removed from the YouTube partnership program. That's right. The Onion Boy no longer gets paid for his content. Now, he was kicked off of Patreon for doxing someone. All right, yeah, doxing is bad. That was an actual fucking thing. Now, Patreon removing Sargon of Akkad because they don't like his politics, that's stupid. When YouTube, I don't know, kicks me off the partnership program because I read the Constitution, that's dumb. So, what is their reason for booting Onion Boy from the partnership program? Because a television station asked them to. That's right. Chris Hansen is doing a documentary on Onion Boy. So, a mainstream television channel started talking shit, and now they're going to pull him down. Now, this guy was doing some horrible, horrible things, showing images of children in not quite illegal, but very questionable ways, and some very bad behavior towards various people. Okay. Hundreds of people covered it. And YouTube went, yeah. But yeah, you'll go after Steven Crowder because he sold a t-shirt. So what are my thoughts on Onision being demonetized? It couldn't happen to a more deserving person. But I don't like the way YouTube's doing it. I don't like people being demonetized. If you're breaking the law, if you are directly violating clear-cut rules that are set up, sure. But being demonetized because a mainstream TV channel is doing a documentary about you? Susan, do better. Bad YouTube. Bad. That's kind of how it goes, though. So, in the category of this is kind of funny, the UK, who has constantly attacked the United States for their border security as being horrible, is now strengthening their borders to prevent people from coming into the country because of the coof. Yes. Boo-hoo Boris Johnson is going to restrict immigration into the country, which the Labor Party was so up in arms about it. Like, no, you got to let anyone in as long as they fit this political, religious, or racial background. You have to let them in. Okay. And then when horrible crimes committed against children happen, no, don't talk about that because you will alienate people from these migrants. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So Tommy Robinson covers a trial, doesn't lie, shows the truth. These people committed this crime and were convicted of it. You're going to send Tommy Robinson to prison for it. You got to protect those immigrants at all costs. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, but coof. That's more important now. How the politics change. So yes, I guess I can pull that up. That's right. While Britain has constantly said it is horrible and racist to not let people into the country, they are not letting people into the country. Let's see, what is next up on the docket? Oh, this is sad. Axl Rose, his ex, Stephanie Seymour. I guess we should throw some rip in the chat. Stephanie Seymour, the beautiful ex-supermodel who was in a long-term relationship with Axl Rose. They were engaged for a while. Her son, whom she was extremely close to, has died at the age of 24. There he is. He died the day before he went into rehab. There are people may remember half a dozen years or so ago, paparazzi took pictures of Stephanie Seymour and her son canoodling on the beach. And while it's innocent enough, it did come off as a little creepy. But that's just because, people can be judgmental. His last photograph, or his last Instagram post, was a picture of him with Miley Cyrus wishing happy birthday to a French hairdresser. There are few things I can imagine that are worse than losing a child. And that is absolutely terrible. And I wish all of them as much peace as they can get. So, there is something that happened in the military, National Guard. They brought in 30,000 National Guardsmen to guard the most popular president ever elected, right? In a totally fair election. Yeah. Well, they are removing people. They are, sorry, your orders have been changed. You are banned. Cannot fucking do your job. Because we checked your Facebook and you posted some pro-Trump stuff. Nope. You are clearly a white supremacist. Nope, you cannot serve. Now, I'm not surprised that politicians pull some stupid shit. But now, the commander of that unit, if he allows his soldiers to be removed from a mission over something as petty as a meme or who they voted for, you are a shitty commander. You do not deserve to lead soldiers. If you cannot stand up for your men, you are worthless. Now, when Joe Biden was vice president, General McChrystal was fired from his position as the leader of troops in Afghanistan, the commander of all ISAF forces, removed from office by President Obama because the Rolling Stone magazine was interviewing the staff, the general staff, and some plucky young captain or lieutenant was making fun of Joe Biden because it's Joe Biden. The military makes fun of Joe Biden. They have for a long time. And they will. He's a horrible racist. Sorry. And he's an anti-gun moron. Always has been. So, General McChrystal loses his job. This general is removed because he stands up for his soldiers who were just making fun of the vice president. And he threw such a temper tantrum that him and Obama removed McChrystal. So this National Guard unit commander is just gonna what? Be a little bitch? All right. That's what you are. You're a little bitch. You don't deserve to lead men. You do not deserve to lead men and women in uniform. And I understand not everyone's going to agree with me on that. It's okay. You can be wrong. But a leader leads. A little bitch bends over for politicians. Now, this is a fun one. Donald J. Trump has been awarded Morocco's highest honor. You see, Morocco is a Muslim country, and they are honoring President Donald J. Trump. Princess Lala Alui gave Trump the Order of Muhammad, and it is a gift from Morocco's King Mohammed VI. Now, the reason why Trump was given this award is because he has made more progress for peace in the Middle East than anyone has in decades. He has multiple countries identifying Israel as a legit state. He has bridged a gap between countries that will never agree. And it was very impressive. And I hope that the incoming administration does not damage things and go back to the warmongering of Obama. But We will see. See, I wanted to end on a happy note of an award for peace. So this weekend is going to be a big one. We have McGregor coming back to the UFC. He's going to fight Poirier. And we have the NFC and AFC championship games. It will be the Chiefs versus the Bills. Smart money is Chiefs. I'm going to put my money on the Bills. Because, yeah. And it will be Tampa Bay against Green Bay, the Battle of the Bays. Again, smart money is Green Bay. They're the obvious pick. But the Saints were the obvious pick last week, and Tampa Bay beat them. So I'm going to pull for Brady and the Bills in the Super Bowl. So yeah, I'm calling for 2 upsets. Probably not going to happen, but maybe I'll get one right. Besides, I really hate Green Bay Packers. Des Bryant caught the ball. Now, in the event that this video gets removed from YouTube, it should stay up on DLive, and it will make it to Odyssey. I'm not sure about Periscope if they'll keep it up or not. But right there, that is a frog named Pepe. He's an innocent frog. He's been part of memes for quite a while. Hillary Clinton designated the frog as a hate symbol. And this weekend, someone went to a graffiti mural. There was some graffiti in DC with Bernie Sanders being Bernie. Someone painted Pepe over Bernie's face, and Washington, D.C. police are investigating it as a hate crime and an act of terrorism. Yes, that is the stupid world we live in. So there's a real shot that YouTube will remove this video because of Pepe. But that's how it goes. Anyways, I very, very much appreciate everyone that took the time to watch. Kept it under an hour. Makes me happy. And yes, talking about news and current events pisses people off. So I don't do it all the time. Well, I do piss people off all the time, though, so there's that. Anyways, I do hope you have a great night. Remember, if you got that, then congratulations. You have telepathy as well.